Hello beautiful souls, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today's pick a card reading is for the weekly predictions for the second week of July 2020. That is from 7 July to 14 July. And we'll have career reading, love reading, as well as guidance for you. And also the things you need to focus on. Okay? So there will be 3 piles, 1, 2 and 3. Pile number 1 will have Amazonite. Pile number 2, Onyx keychain. And pile number 3, Selenite. You can pause the video, you can meditate, use a pendulum or any means to see which one draws you the most. Also, you can choose more than 1 piles. Okay? And yes, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you like my channel, like my videos, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Leave comments in the comment section if you have any ideas or suggestions for my videos. And yes, let's get started. Yes, also if you need any personal guidance, healing sessions, I'll be glad to help you. Okay, so let's begin with pile number 1. That is who chose this Amazonite. We'll pick one card for your career and the second one will be for your love life. Let's please get a single card for the career of pile number 1 for the second week of July 2020. Just a second. I don't know what is happening. I'm unable to shuffle today. This is for your career. Let's see what is for your love life. Okay. What you need to focus on for this week. Take this one. Also, we'll see a guidance card for you. And at the end, a gratitude note for you. Okay, we'll have this one. Let's see what is there for your career. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Now for your love life, 9 of Swords. So I see you will be coming to your career, you will be working hard, you will be gaining success, getting success in your career through your hard work. So you can say that your hard works will pay off this week and you'll be really involved and busy with your career, or it might also be that you will try to keep yourself busy in your career. And yes, it will give you results. This is a good week for you. And coming to your love life, I see there is a stress, anxiety, and I don't know, you are very disturbed for your love life. Maybe you are going through a breakup or any bad phase in your relationship, because I see you are having sleepless nights, you are anxious, you are worrying, overthinking, you are panicking over something in your relationship. So coming to your love life, I'm really sorry to say, but yeah, it's not going to be a good week. But yeah, maybe this is why you will be trying to keep yourself busy in your career, to divert your focus, to distract yourself from the problems which you are facing in your love life, right? So career wise, it is a good week, but not in relationship. Now let's see what you should focus on. The star card. Okay, so you should focus on the things which you have, like kind of you should be grateful for the things which you have. You will try to learn your lesson. Basically, just see whatever is going wrong in your life, what is the actual reason behind it. Okay, because there is always some hidden blessing in any pain or in any suffering. If anything goes wrong, there is definitely a hidden blessing in it. So career wise, I see that yes, you work hard, you just take it as an opportunity which the divine has given you, and just give your 100% into it. But coming to your love life, do not be stressed, do not be anxious. Just try to think what message is hidden in that situation for you. Try to learn from it, and try to act accordingly, because I'm sure that once you refocus and you rethink about this situation in your love life, whichever is giving you so much of pain and anxiety, you will definitely find some solution and you will be at peace with yourself. Okay, let's see guidance card for you. Beyond scripture, what it says: whatever purposes are served by a small pond are achieved by great reservoirs of water. Similarly, all the purposes of the Vedas are accomplished by one who knows God. So yeah, again, have faith in the divine. Just think, if you are going through a bad phase in your life, what is the actual reason behind it? Because as I already told, there are some hidden reasons, hidden motives, hidden lessons basically behind anything which happens in your life. Okay, so just have faith in God. Just keep your trust in God that whatever is happening is for your good. Just have faith in it, and you can change the situation by, if you want, you can manifest good things in your life. If you want, you can just trust, you can learn from the mistakes, learn from the things which went wrong, and then just move ahead, move forward. Okay, it will be really beneficial for you. Let's see gratitude note for you. Hobby. Yes, you are kind of in stress and anxiety and pain, having sleepless nights. So I would say that you need to distract yourself. Again, I would say the same thing. You need to distract yourself, work on your career, work on your hobbies, whichever makes you feel good. Just try to keep yourself indulged in that. Okay, that will be really good for you. It will help you in you'll come out of this anxiety. Okay, it will help you in raising your vibrations and making you come out of this anxiety and sleeplessness, okay, and the stress. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading for the second week of July 2020. Now let's move on to pile number 2. I'll just keep it here. Pile number 2, who chose this Onyx keychain? Let's see what your cards say. The first card will be for your career, second one will be for your love life. Okay, then we'll pick a card to see the things you need to focus on, and then your guidance card, and finally a gratitude note for you. Okay, so pile number 2, let's begin with your card for career for this week. Spirits, please give me a card for the career of, give me a card for the love life of pile number 2. Cards are coming pretty quick for you. I'll take this also. Things pile number 2 needs to focus on for this week. Things pile number, oh my god, okay. I'll pick a clarifier for this. Why is the Tower card in reverse, guys? Why is the Tower card in reverse? Please let me know why is the Tower card in reverse. What is the Tower card in reverse? is the Tower card in reverse? What's the Tower? Let's see a guidance for you, pile number 2. Guidance for pile number 2. Guidance for pile number 2. Guidance for pile number 2 for second week of July 2020. Guidance for pile number 2. Now, let's pick a gratitude note for you. I picked this one. Okay. So, pile number 2, let's see. For your career, you have Queen of Wands this week. For your love life, you have the Empress and the Fool in reverse. Okay. Then things you need to focus on. We have the Tower card in reverse, clarified by the Hierophant and King of Wands reverse. Okay. We'll see your guidance card later. So coming to your career life, it is a very, I would say, you will be in charge. Okay, you will be in charge. You will be the center of attention of everybody. Maybe you might get some big projects or some big work this week, and people will rely on you for your work. And yes, it might come with responsibilities, but it is not a negative one, I would say. It is kind of a positive one, but yeah, you might be having responsibilities, or you might be given some work, some kind of work which you will be in charge of. Okay, and I see it is a good one. Actually, it will be proven beneficial for you. People will count on you, basically. Okay, you might be given some big opportunity or some big work. But do not be stressed. I would say do not be stressed, because this is an opportunity for you, I'd see. Okay. Now coming to your love life, pile number 2. I see that... Just a second. I'll pick a clarifier for why the Fool is in reverse. Why the Fool is in reverse, spirits? Why the Fool is in reverse? Why is the Fool in reverse? Please let me know why the Fool is in reverse for love life. Why the Fool? Why is the Fool in reverse? Let's see. Oh, we have the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So basically I see that you are kind of, there was some big change, big transition in your life. Okay. It was kind of a sudden transition, and it has left you confused and stuck, and you don't know which way to go. Basically, you are unsure. There was definitely some big change in your life. You know, maybe there was entry of another person. If you are a male, I see a entry of a female figure in your life. This female figure might be anybody, your lover, your sister, your mom, your friend, anybody who kind of influenced your love life. Okay, this woman has a very important role to play. So this woman kind of influenced your love life, it might be that you didn't want to move in a particular direction, but because of this woman, you had to. And you had to accept it as your fate. Okay? But somewhere deep down, you don't want this change in your love life. I don't know what that change is, but this woman kind of made you make a decision to have a change in your love life. Maybe change of partner, or maybe this person kind of made you break up with your current partner, or like in any way, if you're married, this woman kind of is influencing your married life, something of that sort. Because I see that you clearly don't want to, you are not willing to, but you are made to do so by this woman, and you kind of accept it as your fate. You kind of accept that you have to do it. If you think practically, you have to do it, or you are just unable to deny what she says. Okay? Though you don't want to. I don't know what kind of, and this is the struggle you are facing. You are stuck at a place, you don't want to, but you have to because of her. It see, it is not that she is literally forcing you, but she has a lot of influence in your life. I can say that. Like, you cannot deny what she says, even though you don't want to. Okay? Even though you don't want to do it, but you just can't deny what she says. You will just go with it. This is what will be happening in your love life, pile number 2. Coming to the things you need to focus on, I see that there has already been a big change in your life. For few of you, it might be that you got married, and it was with this Tower card in reverse. I see that you were not exactly willing to get married or go into some committed relationship with anyone, but you didn't have any take on it. You didn't have any take with this King of Wands in reverse. It was not in your hands. As I told you, that this female figure has so much of influence in your life. This has already happened. Let me tell you, this woman has already influenced your life, or there is somebody who has already influenced your life and who has made you take this decision against your will. Not literally forcing, but you were kind of helpless. You felt that the situation is not in your hands anymore, and you have to go with it. For few of you, it might be marriage. For few of you, it might be some bigger commitment. And for career, it might be that you have to... Okay, I'll come to career later. Let's speak about relationship first. Because for most of you, this is a relationship thing, okay? It is a big thing in your relationship. Yeah, so this has already happened. You have made a decision. But let me tell you, this woman will not depart. She will constantly be interfering with your decisions and with your life, even now, because I see this happening this week also. And you will kind of give into it with this Wheel of Fortune. You will kind of give into it thinking that you have to do it. Okay? Though you don't want it, but you'll be like, I have to do it because this might be the right thing for me to do. It's kind of that, okay? And you will feel that you cannot do much about it. You cannot change the situation. And yes, the situation has already changed in the past, and you couldn't do much about it. And even now you are dealing with the consequences of that change, which you don't really like. But this woman is, I would say, even now this woman is interfering. So the things which you need to focus on is that whatever change is done, just embrace it. It's fine. Whatever past cannot be changed. Okay? But you need to have a proper guidance. You just cannot be helpless and just sit at a place and accept everything as a fate. You need a proper guidance, either from a counselor or anybody who is trustworthy, and do not let anybody dominate you. Do not let anyone dominate over you. Do not let anyone else take your life decision. Doesn't matter how much influence this person has in your life, it doesn't matter. Your decisions are your own. What is the use of being in so much of stagnancy and pain and then giving into agreeing with somebody else's decisions? If that person cannot value your happiness, why are you thinking so much and being so much in pain? See, if you are okay with it, then perfectly fine. But you are not okay. I can clearly see that you are in pain. Then what is the use? What is the use? So seek guidance from anybody who is really trustworthy and who is non-biased. And you need to get out of this zone of helplessness, guys. You need to get out of it. Whatever has happened, but I don't see this woman's attitude changing even now. So you need to take a stand for yourself. You need to take the situation in your hands. You should be in charge of your life and your decisions. Because I don't know what kind of decision she made you to take, but this was not at all a good one. Neither you were willing for it, nor it was the right thing for you to do, according to the divine. You just went against, I don't know, let's not go deep into that. But yeah, and if your concern is about your career, there has been some big change in your career, okay, for which you were kind of helpless. See this Queen of Wands is upright, King of Wands is reversed. So whatever has happened in the past, you are kind of unable to let go, and you are kind of feeling yourself guilty or helpless, and you are thinking that what if you change the situation? What if you took a step towards it? Okay, but the thing is, whatever has happened, just let it go, because now you got the Queen of Wands upright. So you will get another opportunity in your career, okay? You will get another chance. So just embrace it. You can discuss your matters with some counselor to digest the fact whatever has happened in the past, because I see you are still unable to accept it really, okay? So I would say seek guidance from a counselor or anybody who is trustworthy, non-biased, who is genuinely willing to help you and gives good advices, who is experienced. Or it might also be that even for the people who are in relationship, love matters as well as career. I'm telling this for both of you, okay? You need to be wise. Take wise decisions. Even if you can't discuss things with people, this is the message I'm getting for you, that you need to be wise enough to take your own decisions. Do not rely upon others. This is the time you need to be wise and take your own decisions, okay? Seek guidance from your guides, from your angels, from your archangels, and make wise decisions. Do not depend on others. Do not depend on others, and do not feel helpless and hopeless and just stuck in the past. It's okay. This past, whatever the tower moment was there in your past, it was kind of a lesson for you to open your eyes and realize what you should do, and you should not give in to others' decisions. In fact, you should be able to take a firm stand for yourself, for your happiness. Okay? This was your reading pile number 2. Let's see guidance for you. It is the time of death. What it says? At the time of death, whoever... Just a second. Sorry, there was somebody. Let's see what this card says. This is the time of death. What it says? At the time of death, whoever relinquishes his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this, there is no doubt. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state will attain without fail. So basically, this card is like what you think, you become. Okay, what you think of yourself, you become that. As I already told you, that you have kind of accepted this as your fate, and you are kind of dependent on others. See, mostly this is a woman, but it might be that it might be a man also. Okay, but mostly this is a female figure. So what I was saying, that this card says that what you believe in, This is what you become. If you believe that you are helpless and you can't be independent and can't make your own decisions, this is what your truth will be. You will always be relying on others and they will kind of take advantage of you. This is what is happening. I don't know who this influential person is, but this person has definitely something important to do with your life. And you are kind of feeling helpless and you are kind of they are guiding your way. Though you don't want to walk on that path, but you are, because you think that you are not capable enough to take your decisions. Or it might also be that you just can't deny this person. So this is what guides are telling you, that this is your belief and this is what you are becoming. And it is not at all good for you. With the Tower card in reverse, this is not at all good for you. So you need to break this thing. Be strong enough to take decisions for yourself, guys. Because I got the two, this Tower in reverse speaks the same. Again, this guidance card speaks the same. So this is just the thing you need to do, because otherwise you will face a lot of problems in future. This person might just guide you in any way and you will just blindfold yourself and you will just walk with them. And it's not that you don't see the reality. It is just that you are unable to deny them. I am getting this strong message. I don't know why. Guys, please take stand for yourself. This is the guidance for you. You are becoming a helpless person. You are becoming somebody who is dependent on others. Please don't do that. You have this capability to take stand for yourself. Please do that. Okay? Let's see what your thank you note says. Oops. Nature. I hope you can see this. So yeah, with this nature, I will again connect it with spirituality, beliefs and all these things. Do some spiritual practices. Change your belief system basically. Because I see that you are too weak. You are too weak to take a stand for yourself. So just do some spiritual practices, either meditation or just work on these, do these affirmations or anything to change your belief system and take a stand for yourself. Be independent and confident. Have this self-esteem. Be confident enough that you can make your own decisions. And then will be the time when your luck will be in your favor. Because right now you are in stagnancy, you are stuck, you don't want to, but you are just giving into it. Okay guys? So pile number 2, this was your reading. Let's begin with pile number 3. Majority of people who chose this card, your question might be related to your love life, but it can be for career also. If you are just listening to others' advices, like whoever this influential person is, if you are just listening to them and you know it is not good for you, but you just can't deny them. Maybe you are shy and introvert, it might also be the case. So please don't do that. Change your belief system, okay? Yeah, so pile number 2, this was your reading. Let's see what pile number 3 reading is. People who chose this selenite. Let's see what your reading is. We'll have 2 cards, one for your career, one for your love life. Then we'll have 1 card for the things you need to focus on. Then 1 guidance card and finally a gratitude note for you. Okay. Let me shuffle them first. Yeah. Guys, please give me a single card for the career of pile number 3 for the second week of July 22. Career of pile number 3. Career of pile number 3. Love life of pile number 3 for this. Oops. Love life of pile number 3 for the second week of July 2020. Love life. Things pile number 3 needs to focus on for this week. Things pile number 3 needs to focus on for this week. Take this, okay. Guidance for pile number 3, spirits. Your gratitude note, pile number 3. I'm getting this too. I'll take both of them. Let's see. Love life. Sorry, career. 10 of Cups. Your love life. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Let me get a clarifier for your love life first. Then we'll begin. Why is the 10 of Pentacles reversed, spirits? For the love life of pile number 3. Why is the 10 of Pentacles reversed? Why is the 10 of Pentacles reversed? Okay. Page of Wands reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So, coming to your career, it is going to be a very good week for your career. Like, you will be having satisfaction in your job, I would say. You will be having complete satisfaction. Whatever you wanted, you will be able to achieve that for this week. Okay. This is kind of a perfect week for you, a fulfilling week for you career-wise. You got the 10 of Cups. So there's not much to discuss in your career. Coming to your love life, I got 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying that, I got Page of Wands reverse and Knight of Pentacles upright. So, if you are in a relationship, maybe your partner just ghosted you or is not talking to you, or kind of broke up with you. You had plans of, like, you were in a serious commitment previously, but now there is some kind of problem going on. See, either your partner is not communicating with you, like kind of ghosted you or something, and if they left you for somebody, if there is a third party involved, they left you for somebody who is more financially stable than you. Or it might also be that they left you for focusing more on their career, because they gave importance to money over you, so they left you. It might be that. And if there is no breakup, and if your person is just ignoring you and there is no third party, the simple scenario I'm getting is that there is lack of communication between you. You want I would say you want to be really involved with your partner. I would say you want to spend a lot of time with your partner, but your partner is unable to give you that, maybe because they are focusing on their career right now. Okay, they are focusing on their career. They just want to have financial stability. So this is why there is lack of communication, or maybe some kind of misunderstanding between you two. This might be the case. Okay, for those of you who are married, again the same case. It might be that you are having miscommunication with your partner. You are having some problems with your partner, and this has something to do with finances and money. Okay, this has something to do with that, and maybe they are too focused on that they are not able to give you time and attention. Or it might also be that due to your miscommunication and misunderstanding, they are just keeping themselves indulged in their work. It might be anything. Okay, because this is a general reading, so I'm telling all the scenarios I'm picking up on. Yeah, so there is some kind of miscommunication happening for sure, and some financial involvement. Miscommunication might be due to finances, or it might be that they are indulged in finances, or you are indulged in finances due to miscommunication. Like, you just don't want to think about whatever this situation is going on, this miscommunication and misunderstanding is going on. You are just trying to distract yourself from that. So see, energies are interchangeable, so it might be your partner's as well as or yours. Okay, so it can be anybody's. Let's see what you need to focus on. The Empress. Good. See, for those who are married, like married for a long time and planning for a baby, I would say that this is the right time for you to plan a baby. This is the right time for you to plan a baby. And yeah, because this might help you in strengthening the bond with your partner. Okay, just take how it fits in your situation. It is not for everybody. And yes, if your question is regarding your career, it might be that just give your 100% into whatever is happening in your career. Just give your 100%, just give your best, because you have this capability, you have this potential within you to just make anything perfect. So just utilize your full potential. Okay, the other scenario, this was for career. For relationship, I already told you, for those who are married and who are planning to have a baby and are not able to have a baby because of this miscommunication, this is the perfect time for you to sort out the things and plan your baby. Or for others who are in relationship or who are married but not planning a baby, who don't want a baby right now, for them it is that you have this potential to solve this miscommunication and misunderstanding. So just utilize it, sort out the things with your partner, clarify the things, confess, confront, do anything to make the situation clear and favorable, because you have this in you, but you are just unable to do that. Maybe you are focused on career and you don't want to think about it, so it is the time to think about it and solve the issues which you have. Okay, and if your partner is not focused on you, focused on their career or somewhere else, then it's time for you to take a lead, talk to them, clarify the things, ask them, confront them, like do anything to make the situation turn into favor. Because with this Empress card, I see that it is up to you to solve the situation. It is up to you. It is in your hands how you utilize this situation in your favor, because you have this potential in you to solve the situation. Okay, you have this thing in you. Okay, so let's see guidance for you, pile number 3. Lamp of knowledge. What it says: to those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the intelligence by which they can attain me. Out of compassion for them, dwelling in their hearts, I destroy the darkness of ignorance with the lamp of knowledge. Again, the same thing as I told you, you have this knowledge, you have this thing within you, but maybe you just don't realize it now, because as the last line says, I destroy the darkness of ignorance with the lamp of knowledge. So maybe you have, and yes, I give the intelligence. Who are constantly devoted, I give the intelligence to them. So it is kind of that you have this in you, but maybe you are not able to realize, or you are just not paying attention to it. Okay, you have this knowledge, you have this capability within you, but you might not be paying attention, or you might not be realizing it yet. So just realize it, pay attention to it, and sort out the things. This is the guidance for you guys. Okay, you have this lamp of knowledge within you, just light it. Just light the lamp of knowledge. Okay, have faith in God. God will, if you are not understanding, if you have no guidance, if you lack guidance on which path to move, what to do, how to make things fall into place, just have faith in God, ask signs from the universe, and the universe will definitely show you good signs, definitely, because this is what it says: who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give intelligence. So God and divine will guide you towards the right path. Okay, just surrender to God, have faith, and just ask for their help, seek their help, seek their guidance. They will definitely show you, he will definitely show you the path. Okay, so yeah, this was the thing you need to focus on. Let's see gratitude note for you. We have 2. Again, we got this nature card. Okay, and the second one is spirituality. Yes, definitely. With this nature and spirituality, I'll just correlate them, as I told for the pile number 2, that with nature I'll see that you have to do some spiritual practices and all. For you also I'll say the same thing. Okay, for you I'll say the same thing. Or it might also be that you need to calm your mind with this nature card I see, and also with the spirituality, that you need to calm your mind a bit, divert your focus to the things which need your attention the most. Okay, because right now I see that either you or your person is just not paying attention to it, and even you have kind of given up to it. So no, don't do that. Just redirect your focus, redirect your attention towards the thing which needs it the most. And yes, practice spirituality, as even your guidance card says, that seek help from your guides, your angels, God, divine, universe, whoever you believe in. So just do some meditation, do yoga, do healing. It might also be that the problems, the miscommunication you are facing, the obstacles you are facing, you can just do healing for yourself and for your partner, even for your career also. But your career is going quite well. Just you need to realize your full potential, okay? So yeah, just do healing and meditation, yoga, all these practices which make you calm and which redirect your focus and attention towards the thing which needs it the most. Spend time in nature, okay? Just come out of stress. If there is any stress of work, just for the people whose concern is relationship and who are kind of focusing more on their career, trying to distract themselves with their career. So just, if you're stressed about your career, don't do that. Everything, there needs to be a balance between everything, right? So just try to maintain a balance between your relationship and your career, practice spirituality, and yeah, that's all. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates with you. Do let me know in the comment section. And if you need any personal guidance, healing sessions, crystals healings, or any of my services, feel free to contact me. Link is there in the description box below. Okay. So this was your weekly reading for the second week of July 2020. And be positive, be optimistic, take care till we meet again.